download the demo off Steam yourself if you wish to have a go. But I thought I'll do this video just to show you the ins and outs of what I can show you. So first of all, of course, this is train driver. This is you driving a train. Dispatcher, which is all greyed out, same as depot and multiplayer. Again, dispatcher must be something to do like doing the signals. The depot, self-explanatory, and multiplayer, great. So anyway, we're going to go on to the graphics. You can custom these in different ways. I haven't messed around with these much. You can change certain things on this, but there isn't much really you can change. So again, it's trial and error yourself. Motion blur I probably will turn off. So yeah, there's that one. The sound, I've lowered these down a bit because when I was having a quick glance at this earlier on, it was so loud like there is now. You're probably not hearing my voice, so that's a great start. Simulation, I've done to 200, I might do it to 300. I think that must mean maybe putting it on higher graphics or something like that. Something like you can do on ETS and ATS with other things. Interface, that's it, depending on what language you are, Polish or English, there we go. Controls, you can't rebind your keys until the full game's out. So at the moment you use the escape for pausing, you use travel direction selector, which is the up and down on the arrow keys. The power control is on the numeric pad is plus and minus for accelerate or brake. The driver safety, which will be spacebar, I suppose. That's easy to remember. The horn is U and J. You've got open doors on the left hand side, which is I think I. The right doors is P. The front pantograph and the rear one is F and R, and the cameras, to change the camera views, are 1 to 7. Shift is sprint, so when you're walking around, which I'll show you shortly, it's holding down the shift key. And the hood hiding or the activation or disable of the hood is G. And then, as I said, moving outside, you can use the arrow keys, or you can use WASD. WASD. The interaction is the left mouse button, the zoom is zooming it out, which is the wheel of the mouse, and looking around and holding that down is the right mouse button. And that's it at the moment. So once you click train driver, you can't select anything else because, as I said, this is a demo, so you're stuck on this no matter what. So we go to next again with trains. This is the tutorial, or you can actually do the same route again without the tutorial. We'll go through the quick tutorial. It lasts about 20 minutes, I believe, anyway. So this is what you see on here. You can't do anything on this. You cannot adjust it or anything. So we're going to click on play. Should pop up with the keys. There we go. If you want to pause it, there's the keys in front of you, which I read out earlier on. And this
Welcome to Simrail demo. You are at Dąbrowa Górnicza-Ząbkowice station.
So
Today you will run passenger train 4665 on the section Dąbrowa Górnicza-Ząbkowice, Będzin. You will use the 34WE electric multiple unit to operate it. First we have to start by preparing the train. Walk towards the train and leave the cover panel next to the entrance doors.
So again, I'm using the arrow keys to move forward, backwards, left and right, and I'm using the right mouse button pressed just to do all this, like looking around and up and down and stuff like that. Ballast and tracks look okay. No noise of me walking over it. I'm using the left mouse button to do all this.
Now switch on the battery and then close the cover.
Hold down the left mouse button to activate things, and then close.
It's time to enter the cabin. Use the 1 key. Now, turn on the radio telephone. It will allow you to communicate with the dispatcher during the entire journey.
So now we're in a cabin, and this is what I found out very, very awkward. When you're moving certain things, it's kind of everything with the mouse button within reason, and it's very fiddly. So you can like move it too fast and it'll go past what you want. And I'll show you some things in a minute. So you press this.
Activate the cabin by turning the switch clockwise to the first position.
So on this now,
Use the
I'm
button
moving
or
all
a
this
spacebar on the
fast and it's
keyboard
very,
to deactivate the CA/SHP security system.
very
These
awkward.
systems will regularly check your alertness while driving. Activate the cabin by turning the switch clockwise to the first position. Use the button or a spacebar on the keyboard to deactivate the CA/SHP security system. These systems will regularly check your alertness while driving. Activate the cabin by turning the switch clockwise to the first position.
So I'm moving left to go right and moving right to go left, if that makes sense, which is a bit awkward.
Our vehicle is powered by electricity from overhead contact line system, so it's necessary to lift the pantograph. Activate the cabin by turning the switch clockwise to the first position.
That is activation of the last cabin mode. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's very awkward to do. I hate it really. Should make it a lot more easier. There we go. So that's it. So it's pointing down. Simple. Pantograph. Nope. Okay, fair enough. Again, this needs to be adjusted again.
Our vehicle is powered by electricity from overhead contact line system, so it's necessary to lift the pantograph.
There we go. Lift it. Can we do that? There we go.
Our vehicle is powered by electricity from overhead contact line system.
There we go.
So it's necessary to lift the pantograph.
Hold down the mouse button on the left. Hold down the left mouse button and pull up. As you can see, there's a little lever.
Now close the quick circuit breaker. Wait for a quick circuit breaker to close, and also wait for the converter and compressor to start. The correct operation of these devices is necessary, for example, to supply the braking system of a train. Now set the forward direction.
So when you highlight highlight most of the things, it comes up with different writing on there. So I just need to push.
Turn the headlights to the drive position.
The headlights are here, so.
During the day, you can dim them to not blind the other trains.
Nope, so maybe it's not then. Okay.
Move the brake lever to the drive position.
Okay. Drive.
Hold down the main brake line button.
So we're going to hold down the red button now to release the brakes. As you know, down here, this is where when you hold down that button, the brake hose here will go down to 0. It's on 100% at the moment. So there we go. That's the best way to see there. That goes down as soon as I hold this button, as you can see.
Use the call button on your radio telephone to confirm the readiness to the train dispatcher.
Yeah, I've got like mirrors here, which is pretty cool.
Ząbkowice, 4665 ready to approach the platforms.
Wait for a white light to appear on the semaphore that will allow you to drive towards the platform.
4665, clear to approach the platform.
So we've got a white light on the signals. What you can do now is use the numeric pad.
Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
And you can
use the plus key on the numpad. Control the throttle not to exceed 25 kilometers per hour speed limit.
So there we go. You got to keep your finger on it. Once you brake, it automatically goes into brake again. So if you just do what I do, you've got to go back to this key and hold it down again to release the brakes off again. It's like you're putting the emergency brakes on. So, as I said, the keys, that's number 2. You can move around with the mouse button, scroll in and out. That's your train. And number 2 is whatever. Number 3 is that, where it's just still and the train will go by you. And number 4 again. Oh. So again, now I've messed it up, so we're going to hold it down again. If you don't pay attention, it just goes wrong. Simple as that. So I'll keep my finger on now until that blue goes down. There we go. Put it on 5%. Let's just cruise into the station now without faffing around. Speed up 25 kilometers, I think it is. Gotta go. Pick up a bit of speed, otherwise we're going to be here all day. not too sure when this game comes out. It's still, this is just like a demo, so I think it was due out this year, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think it will come out this year. I think this is more of a 2022 game.
Move the lever backwards or use the minus key on the numpad to brake.
It wants me to stop too short, but I don't want to stop too short, but there we go. There we go.
Just to open the doors by rotating the switch to the correct side.
Right, so open doors on the left doors, we don't want to do that.
Wait until the departure time.
There we go.
Close
Open
the
the right
doors
doors.
after the train manager is
There we
ready,
go.
and ride the train according to the timetable, which you can slide out on the left-hand side of the screen.
You can see the approximate semaphore indications and upcoming speed limits on the top right corner of the screen.
I'm not
Your
sure what you
speedometer
can do
will
on
show
the
you the set
left-hand
power,
side
current
down the
speed limit
bottom
and current
here,
brake power.
where you can type stuff in.
Your
I
train
haven't got a clue
stops
what
at
that's
every
for.
station and train stop. Pay close attention to indicators and semaphores. Also, pay attention to dispatcher commands.
4665, ready for departure.
So now I can depart now. So I'm releasing the brakes again.
It's time to enter the cabin. Use the 1 key.
Yeah, I've already entered the cabin.
Hold down the main brake light button.
So I need to lock the doors.
Disable
again.
the ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position.
Doors closed. There
Push
we go.
the throttle forward to accelerate.
So press spacebar. Everything's released, I think. There we go. I'm going to do, I think it's 25 kilometres out, and then we get about 125 kilometres on the track. I mean, the sound that you're hearing now is low volume. You can press spacebar, and pressing the escape actually doesn't pause it. So you can quickly go into settings, go to sound, and let's say tune some of that down. There we go, and then go to back and return the game. So we're on 10%. We're climbing to 14 kilometers an hour. Press spacebar quick because we had the flashing lights there, and we don't want the emergency brakes to go on. I'll go down to 0 just so I can cruise in at 15 kilometers an hour, and then we'll see how it goes. Speed limit's 100 now on this for the next 4 kilometers to the next station, I believe. So this is the next station. Oh, it's not too bad. It's pretty long actually. Probably holds about 6 carriages, so that's not too bad. That's pretty cool. So I'll wait until I'm on here and make people walk down to the area. There we go. So we'll come to a halt here first. Again, press the bloody emergency thing on, didn't I? Unless that stops it. What was it? To open the right doors is P. Let's just do the outside shot. Press P. Does it work? Do I have to hold my finger on it? P doesn't work. Right, okay, so it looks like you've still got to faff around with the bloody doors under here.
4665, ready for departure.
Right, so now we know then. We've got to
The
stop
lever is in the braking position. Push it forward.
Yeah, give me a chance. I've got to lock the bloody doors first. Right, so I'm going to release the brakes. And that's it. So when you stop then, you actually get the announcement of when you can do this and the other. So that's pretty cool.
Push
to
the
know.
throttle forward to accelerate.
Yeah. I'm pressing it forward to accelerate. And it doesn't seem to be working, Bob. Thank you very much. There we go. Sing a nice tune as we leave. Right, as I said, you can use this game, you can download this game, it's a free demo on Steam at the moment. You can play it for whatever. I hope this video's helped. I'm not very good at playing these sort of games at the moment. I've got to really chill and get into it. Is this something that's going to be... Oh, there's other traffic. Oh, that's cool. Another train coming down. Oh, is it freight? Or is it... Oh, yeah, it is, look. Look at that, look. Oh, I was just about to say I didn't know if there's any more traffic, but there is. There we we go to empty containers. Oh, well, there we go. Okay. At least there's traffic on that. Yeah, this could be something we could all look forward to. I mean, it's a change. It's another train game. So I'm hoping this video has helped you. Sadly, I'm not very good, but I mean, I'm sure if you download it yourself, it's a free demo. It's only a couple of gigabytes to download. You can have a bit of fun with it yourself, and hopefully you might give me some tips on how to drive this as well.
You are
So-
approaching the next stop.
Yeah, why didn't you tell me that at the start when we were bloody playing, you idiot? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.